Players are ready? Fantastic. Okay, we're kicking off. Everyone ready? On your marks, get set, go. Here we are back on Canal. If we could just have that, there we are. Now, we saw ID go barnstormers before. We have not seen anyone in the competition just drive straight out from spawn and across the bridge. And they had two IS-7s pumping on their stereo in no uncertain terms. You can see right here that they are pushing down now into that cap circle, which is exactly where we expected them to go. The Terminator, he has been driving the IS-7 all day, and Larcenist, the Thief in the Night, and here we go, they're doing it again. They are commanding the map through the cap circle. The guys from C4 must have been expecting this, and it's a big surprise that they didn't actually push right to the corner to get shots into the cap. You can see them all there talking. They don't actually use TeamSpeak, which is what they usually use in these situations. They are chatting amongst themselves, which is absolutely fantastic. There we go. They're pushing. They're making a big run around, straight through the bridge, down under the cap. ID are all set up. It looks like the guys from C4 are going to try and reset straight down that alleyway. You can see Larcenist, the Thief in the Night, he's hanging in there in the cap. The cap's at 41. Once that gets to 100, it's winner, winner, chicken dinner, and they walk away with the chocolate rations. Unfortunately, it's very unlikely that's going to happen. Pingvar from C4 is pushing right around the edges. You can see ID is set up for this. This is their game plan on the map, and it's a game plan that's worked to perfection thus far. Look at them waiting. It's like a pack of sharks. As soon as Pingvar is in position, I would suggest they are going to drop the hammer and do just as aggressive a move as ID did at the start of that first match. Now look at this. Pingvar is trying to move over to there, reset the cap without exposing himself. Fire from the right, and he does it. What a great shot. Reset the cap. Now that's certainly not going to make sure that ID get out of it. They're just going to start doing it all over again. Until they clear a tank out of that cap circle, ID would be mad to give up the advantage. Both sides of the cap now have a blue tank on it, so they should be able to reset this pretty comfortably. The second IS-7, you can see the Terminator there. He's hanging just below the gun line. The Object 140s wouldn't have the depression to get down there and put a shot in. Wait a second. Ishod is moving right down there. He's in the STB-1. It means he's got a good turret. He's got good gun depression. He should be able to leverage that into shots on the Larcenist. If he can just get a bit of HE in there, he'll reset it again and again, and that's it. They're back to 11. They keep resetting this cap, but no one is actually doing a whole lot of damage. It's easy to reset a cap using HE, that's high explosive, but it doesn't particularly do a lot to the tanks. So what we've got at the moment is a bit of a stalemate. The boys from ID are holding and protecting that cap because despite all the attempts, the C4 guys are not able to get them out, and here we go. They are motoring right down the channel. It's like a couple of X-Wings going down towards the Death Star. They are going to try and isolate Larcenist and knock him out, and this has been Larcenist's job all day. Take the heat. RID going to be in a position to put guns on targets. There are 4 tanks on that one IS-7. Look at it. Gun down, gun down. ID have lost a tank, and Larcenist is looking in real trouble. The boys from C4 haven't actually paid much of a penalty to clear them. There's only one low tank in there. The ID guys need to get a gun right, and they do. Happy Ends takes out the Terminator. ID is in massive trouble. They get their Gramixan, the leader of ID, gets another one, and they trade again. It's 3 on 5. ID in a licorice all sorts. Here we go, the STB-1. The cap circles work to treat all day long, right up until the final, which is probably when you want it to work the best. AMX-30B. Oh, Zhosky takes him out. It's 4 on 2. This looks like a fait accompli for the boys from Russia. It is all on for young and old. We've got a 4-tank medium push coming around the edge. Oh, ID Aaron, he's holding up as hard as he can, but he simply doesn't have the hit points. He's not missing. He just doesn't have enough guns. 4 on 1. It is done. Really impressive stuff there from both sides. There's Gramixon. He's talking to his team. The boys from C4, they're very happy with that. Now, it's a best-of-7 final, guys. The first one to reach 4 is the magic number. We'll be walking away a champion with the cup and the prize money. And they're all very, very keen. They've worked very, very hard to get it. We're going to have a look at the post-game stats now, see who did what, to whom, and when. So you see happy end there with the 2662 in the 140. AMX 30B, again, 2.5K. Look, the guys from ID weren't far off. They just didn't have enough guys guarding the edges and the flanks. They got the cap reset a couple of times. And then when the big push came, straight down the guts, they just weren't prepared. They didn't have guns on target. It was a very, very tough lesson to learn. We've got one more game to come on Canal. We're going to swap spawns, and we're going to find out exactly what these guys do differently. It's very important.